Well, hello, friends. Happy Wednesday. How did we get to Wednesday already? Well, I'm popping on today not to just play with my hair. My father actually told me I've been fidgeting too much with my hair on these Facebook Lives. So Dad, if you watch this later, know that I heard you loud and clear. I'm going to see if I can stop fidgeting with my hair. So I am going to invite someone on the screen with us today because we have a special guest, but I need to figure out where she is. Your viewers. I don't see you yet. Well, Parker, if you get on, allow your viewers to request to join you on the broadcast. I see somebody's here, but I don't think it's Parker yet. Okay, so the purpose of today's Facebook Live, we come to you once a week, and I bring you a little conversation about some stuff that we're doing with Hatch Tribe and some interesting things that are happening around the world and all that jazz. And today, I'm actually going to have someone super fun on. Her name is Parker Wilson, and she is the chapter lead for our Hatch Tribe chapter in Wilmington, North Carolina. So as soon as I can, I'm going to invite her to the broadcast, and we'll be able to chat with her. But in the meantime, you're just stuck with me, and we're just hanging out. Parker, I'm here, but can't hear. Well... Hey Parker, do me a favor. If you can hear me, go down to the bottom of your screen. There's like a little person in person thing. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi Chad, how's it going? There's like 4 icons over. There's a person in person thing, and turn on guest request. So it says allow your viewers to request to join you on the guest. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking with fire. It just takes a little time. Get it all together. Parker is connecting. Yes. Yes. How you doing, girl? Every time I do it, it messes up. You got them headphones? Oh, it's getting
Can
better.
you hear?
Heck yeah, I can.
Perfect. They won't work.
Oh,
Okay.
now we are cooking with fire.
Blessed technology.
Blessed. Yes. Okay. Hey, Ishgra, how's it going? Okay. Welcome to the party. I'm sitting in Local Works today, and it's a little chilly outside, but I'm in one of the little phone booths. So for those of you who don't know, Local Works is like a co-working spot that's here in Charleston, South Carolina, where I work. And there's 2 phone booths, which is where you're supposed to go when you're talking out loud so you don't disturb all your other coworkers. And it is so hot in here because the temperature is controlled by another office, and it's cold out today, and someone's got the heat cranking, and it's like 900 degrees in here. So
That's the worst.
if I start sweating, you'll know why. Oh, goodness. Well, Parker, where in the world are you today?
I am in Wilmington, North Carolina today, and at my co-working space called Tech Mountain. We also have phone booths, but I actually opted to come. I have an office in my home as well, upstairs, tucked away. It has UNC paraphernalia everywhere.
Everywhere.
As you can tell, and my bike.
Yes.
So that is where I am today. I wanted to be in the comfort of my home to take the call, but I love our phone booths at Tech Mountain. They're literally this big.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to take the call from there because I didn't want to feel really, really squished.
No, I totally get it. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, good. So, as if you hopped onto the early part of this broadcast, you may have heard me teeing up that Parker is our chapter lead for Hatch Tribe in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is so exciting. And I, of course, wanted to bring you on so we could chat a little bit about the event that we have coming up. But I thought that we should start by just tell us a little bit about you and the type of work that you do and, your little entrepreneurial journey.
Oh, I've had such a fun entrepreneurial journey. I think I'm still on it, as all of us are. So I moved to Wilmington 2 years ago from Charleston and started a consulting business while in Charleston. But funny enough, the majority of my clients, even when I was there, had a couple there, but most were from kind of all around, but mostly focused in the Southeast. So I work primarily with retail startups, anyone in the product space, and I have a couple service-based businesses as well. Anyone who's essentially making something to improve or enhance someone else's life and they're trying to sell it, I want to get in on that.
Love
So
it.
typically the companies I work with are in early launch, kind of pre-launch, just building the strategy and foundation of their business, or up to probably about 2 to 3 years of initial growth, if you will. So
Love
I
it.
work in operations and brand consulting because I find that if we can pull out the brand messaging of what you really want to create and also align operationally how you achieve those things, then your business will go boom in a
Well,
good way.
boom. I love it.
That's right.
I just saw that Natalie Holt is on. Natalie!
Stop. Oh my gosh.
That's so
If I
exciting.
was living in Denver, I would sit and have coffee with you right now.
Uh,
Natalie,
it's,
I love me some Gather Yoga back in the day.
I
It's an
know.
OG client.
I mean, and honestly, too, like the first event that you came and spoke at, it was you and Natalie.
It
Y'all were
was.
my guest that day. It's so funny. Small
That
world, huh?
was such a great day. Oh,
Yeah.
hi, Natalie.
So yeah, so Parker has been around Hatch Tribe since our first year in 2016, because at the time she was living in Charleston, and so she's been a speaker at our events before and has been very much, a part of our community since the beginning. And so over the years, since she's moved away, I've been like, come on, we need to do something in Wilmington. But now we're really ready. So we're actually coming to Wilmington, which we're really excited for. And we have an event that's coming up on April 11th. So Parker, you want to give us some deets about what we're coming to do in your city?
Yes, I'm so excited. I actually just had a meeting this morning that so confirmed the timing for this is spot on. So April 11th will be our chapter launch and Sunset Social here in Wilmington at one of my favorite places, Bespoke Coffee, which by the way, little known fact, they don't just serve coffee. They also have beer and wine.
Boom.
So yes, if you, I may or may not have been there at 2:00 in the afternoon with a glass of white wine.
Nothing
shame.
wrong with that.
No shame in my day drinking game. So it's a beautiful spot downtown on Princess Street, and we will have a chance to connect with you, anyone who's itching to meet Hillary in person, which all of you should be, and hear a little bit more about Hatch Tribe. And it's starting in Charleston, and then what we want to bring here. But I'm really excited. There are some great organizations and support structures in Wilmington. There's really a lack, though, of support for really growing your business or even just getting it off the ground. The meeting I had this morning, we talked so much about the need for really hard skills training and what are the specific pieces I need in place to accelerate and elevate my business. And I think we have an incredible movement of female founders here in Wilmington. I cannot wait to get Hatch Tribe started to provide those resources. I'm pumped.
I love it.
And I also just love being downtown and hanging out with cool people.
Yeah, totally. And I think, if you're in Wilmington or someone who is, and you're kind of wondering, like, is this the right type of thing for me? What I would say is we have members in our community that range the gamut. There are people that are saying, like, I am just trying to get my idea off the ground and I really need to find myself in the right community of people, and it's perfect for that. But I would say there's also the other end of the spectrum. We have entrepreneurs that have been in business for 20, 30 years that are part of our community, and then there's that whole range of us that live in between, which you could be a 2 years or 7 years in or 5 years in or 10 years in, and you want to be part of a community of people that are really interested in seeing one another succeed. And I think that's really been our MO since the beginning, is like, let's help build one another up. Let's help you make the right connections. Let's help you get the right resources so that you can build a really good business. And knowing that when I say build a really good business, it's what build a good business means to you, because that looks different for everyone and there's no one right way. And I think that that's been my frustration oftentimes with other organizations that are supporting startups, is that they have a definition of what success looks like, and that doesn't always fit what a business owner wants. And so we want you to know that, like, you can build your business any way you want, and that can look in any way, and we want to support you getting there. So
absolutely.
Bring it.
I second all that. And I think especially your point about it looking different for each person. I have a ton of clients I work with who want their company to be snatched up by someone else, or who want to own it and continue it and sustain it so that it can be a legacy business. And I have a lot of legacy entrepreneurs who have followed in family footsteps and want to grow their family business. I think we're all in different seasons of what it looks like, but the resources that we need, well, we all need something. So I think that having that community of people is huge. And
Without a
honestly,
doubt.
in my opinion, difficult to find sometimes because we are knee deep in all the things and we just have to create the space. And I'm so glad that you did that through Hatch Tribe. So thank you.
Thanks. I love it. And I think, our first gathering, it'll be about an hour, no, 2 hours. We have 2 hours for our event at Bespoke. And, it's an opportunity to come and connect. And I think, if you find yourself on the more introverted side of the scale, know that you're not alone. I too am actually more of an introvert, but you will feel welcome. And I assure you that it's one of our key values is making sure that when you show up, you feel like you're home. And so know that you don't have to have a friend to come with you to feel comfortable, because Parker and I will be there. And it's like our mission to make sure that you feel like you're part of our family from the first day that we meet you, because we really mean that. And you will feel at home. So like, if it's just you, you bring it. And like, if you've got a whole gang of girl bosses you want to bring, you bring them all too.
I remember the first event I went to in Wilmington at an attempt to network. I will never forget a dear friend who I think is coming on April 11th. She's an incredible jewelry designer here, Melissa Tyson. You guys are going to just eat her up, and her stuff is unreal. And the way she's grown her business is really incredible. Kind of have her in mind to speak as well.
Love it.
But she was wearing this rad kimono standing in a corner at this event that I went to, a marketing event. And I remember texting my husband. It's like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And I said, this was such a mistake. I never should have come. I was fresh off of having a kiddo. I was brand new to town. I was trying to get my consulting business back off the ground because, for those of you who don't know me, we moved here kind of somewhat unexpectedly. We were pretty rooted in Charleston and didn't really have any intention of leaving.
Yeah.
But an opportunity presented itself here, and we made the move, and I'm glad that we did. But at the same time, I had no idea how to take that first step forward. So I'm just sipping on wine in a corner, not knowing what to do. But I spy rad kimono and decided to go chat with Melissa. And that one meeting turned into a new client, a group of 8 women that all own their own business that I meet with once a month. And I think it's just taking that first step, even if it is alone. But I promise you, the way that Hatch Tribe is crafted, like you said, you don't have to sit in the corner and wait, because it definitely is an organization where, like, I'm going to come find you if you're in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm going to come find you and chat with you.
Yeah. I feel like I'm always on the hunt for, like, okay, who looks like they need someone to talk to. And then as soon as I get them, I'm like, who are you? What are you doing? Who else do I know here that you need to know? And then it's like, we can immediately build that connection. And then it's like, you've got your new BFF. It's so good. Love it. I see Becky Bowman hopped on today. Hey, Becky, how's it going? So anything else you want to say, Parker? I mean, we won't steal everybody's time today. Is there anything else you want to share before we hop off today?
I just want to thank everybody for the chance to come to Wilmington and get ready, because it's going to be great. I don't know that I have a ton of like burning wisdom to share. Still are going to need all the help and folks. So come on. If you have interest in being a part of growing this movement in Wilmington, please tell me. We're here and ready to put people to work who have a heart to create this space for women, because we so need it. But I'm just really excited. I'm excited to have you in town and show you around Wilmington, and can't wait to meet new faces on April 11th. Awesome. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I'm looking forward to being there and kicking off this new chapter. And yeah, Parker's not joking. Like, no matter what city we're in, including Charleston, our hometown, we need help. And oftentimes that looks like volunteers to help us at the events. We partner with a photographer to help us shoot the events. We have venues, of course, that host us. And so there's so many ways to get involved. If you are drawn to this cause, like, come be part of it in any way, or show up and be part of the community. And that's just as meaningful and just as important. So okay. So if you live in Wilmington or know someone who does, please connect us. And then you can get tickets at our website, which is hatchtribe.com/gatherings. And then you'll see all of our events listed there. And then, we'll see you on April 11th in Wilmington, North Carolina. Yay. All right, Parker, have a great day. And for everybody who joined us today, it was so amazing to see you. Ishra, Natalie, Becky, Chad was on earlier. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks. All right. Bye, love. Bye.